Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how you can create a fillable PDF form using a free and open source software called LaTeX. LaTeX is not just free, but it is also the best document preparation system. And the document quality is so fantastic that no paid software can compete LaTeX. And before we start, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. And now let's get started. First, I will explain some of the features of this form, because in order to create this, you must understand what are various features. I am pretending that this is an admission form, so it has a title. It also has a subtitle. Then there is also a date here, and I will show you, if you don't want to put a date, what to do. Then there are three types of form fields available in this fillable PDF. Now, normally in your case, there might be many text fields, few check boxes and few choice boxes might be present in a single form. But you got the point that once you know how to create one text field, you can create many. So in this text field, I can put, for example, my name. And in the checkbox field, if I click here, a tick mark will appear here, and then there is another field in which I can select any particular course in which I am trying to get the admission. Then this form also has a background image, and I will show you how to create this background image. So what I will do is I will explain few lines of LaTeX code which is required to create this form, maybe 10 or 12 lines. I don't want to type it, I don't want to waste your time. So I have typed the code and I will explain each and everything in that code, and even then if you have any questions, please put in the comment box and I will definitely reply to your questions. I will also show you how you can get this LaTeX template if you want to just modify this form, and I will also show you how I created this background image and how you can create as well. So let's start with the LaTeX code. So this is few lines of code which you have to type in any LaTeX editor. I use WinEDT, I use TeXmaker. I have many videos on my channel. I will put a beginner's video right at this point in this video, which you should watch, and you should be able to install the LaTeX system on your PC within maximum 1.5 hours. But you don't have to be a programming expert to install this. I have explained in my video and you can watch, and you should be able to do that. If you have any question, again you can put in the comments. Once you have installed LaTeX, then you open LaTeX editor and you can start typing these few lines which I am going to explain now, and then you compile by using this arrow sign here and PDF will be produced. So when you type these lines, you save this in a folder. So let me show you how. So file, save as, and you save this as a .tex file or .tex file or text file. So this is the name of the file, .tex, and you know the folder in which you are saving, because your PDF will also be saved in the same folder. And now let's dive into this code. So first line is document class. So every LaTeX document starts with this command, \document class. And then we start square brackets, and there I am putting 20 pt, means 20 point, which is the font size of this text, the text on these three lines. Then Ext article is a LaTeX class which I am using. There are many classes like article, but I am using Ext article because I am using extra size font, and this 20 size font is available in Ext article class. Otherwise, if you are using normal font, you can use article class. Then in LaTeX, you normally use packages. I am using 3 packages only. Sometimes students are using more than what required. I have seen LaTeX files in which students are using 30 or 40 packages. Actually, they only need 4 or 5. So I am using the minimum number of packages. So the first package I am using is geometry. And I use this in order to tell you that if you want to change the margins on any side of the form, you can use this by changing these left, right and these measurements, like 2 centimeter you can change it to 4 centimeter. So therefore I use geometry package to give you an easy way to change the margin. Then I am using the HyperRef package, which is the main package that will create this form. Then I am using a wallpaper package, and this is only to put the background image. Otherwise, if you don't want to put a background image, you want a plain form on a plain white paper, you don't need to use this package. But in most cases, you might want a little bit texture behind the text, so you can use this package. Then \title is the command for the title of the form or the document, and this \normal size command I am using to make this subtitle. This is the easiest way. If I remove this \normal size and this bracket around this whole area from here to here, then what will happen? This text will also appear of this size, which I don't want. I want this text to be a little bit smaller. So therefore, I am using this normal size command here. Then begin document is the LaTeX command which starts the document. This area is called preamble. So I am starting the document code from this point, begin document. Then make title is the command which creates this title in the PDF. Now, if you don't want this date, then you use this line of code. I have commented this code, so this code is not participating in the creation of PDF. And the way you comment a code is by putting a %sign at the beginning. And as you can see that this line is very dim in color. So it means that this is not active at the moment. If you don't want this date, just remove this %sign and this date will not appear here. Now, anything in LaTeX which starts with \begin is an environment. So I am starting the form environment at this point. So this will start creating a fillable PDF form, and this environment ends here. But inside this environment, there is another environment. Environment means a particular set of instructions doing a particular job. So that environment is begin tabular environment, which ends at this point, end tabular. Now inside this tabular environment, we have these three fields, and these are the commands which you are going to use. \text field for the text field, \checkbox for the checkbox, and \choice menu for this choice menu. Then in the square brackets, you give the size of the field. So if I look at the PDF, this is the size of the field, the width of the text field. Then this is the width of the choice box, and similarly checkbox also has a width. So these measurements are given in these square brackets. Then there is one set of curly brackets in first two fields, and there are two set of curly brackets in choice box. In these curly brackets, you type whatever you want to type here besides your field. So if I look at the form, this is the form. So this you will type in the curly brackets. Similarly, for this you will type this thing in the curly brackets. For the third field, you will type this in the first curly brackets, and these three in the second curly brackets separated by commas. So as you can see here that this text is in the first curly bracket and the options are in the second curly bracket separated by commas. And that's it. Your form is ready. Now, in order to put the background image, you use this command here, and inside this curly bracket you put the name of the file, the PNG file or the JPG file. My PNG file is bg-1.png, which is this one in my folder. So this single line of code you type here, and then if you are using TeXmaker, you select from this list PDF LaTeX and click on this arrowhead. And I am getting this message that can't write on PDF, and this is because my PDF on which I am going to write is already open in Adobe Acrobat. So I have to close this, and I don't want to save this, so I say no. And once this PDF is closed, and now if I compile, I will not see that error. So because LaTeX could not write on my PDF, it was opened. And now if this is green, it means everything is fine. Now to view this PDF, because this is the older version, so to view this PDF you click on this arrowhead, and now you will see something like this, something will happen here, a red box or something will appear here and you will see the latest version. And now in the folder you will see some extra files, and these files are created when LaTeX was compiling your PDF. But the only file you are interested in is this filllabel.pdf, and this has the same name as you started with your text file. This is the text file, the same name PDF is the PDF which you are looking for. And if I click on this PDF now, this is my form. And now I am going to show you how you can change this background image. So I am going to open Canva. So I type canva.com. Canva.com is a free website where you can create graphic designs. So these are my designs here. I create my thumbnail in this website. So what I need to do is I click on create a design and I click on custom dimensions, and first you look at the units. Currently it's inches. You can also have pixel units if you want, but I prefer inches because I want to have 8.5 width and 11 inches height, which is roughly the A4 size. A little bit different doesn't matter. And then I create the design, and now I have this page, and in order to put a background I click on this background here. And if you want a plain background, for example blue one, you simply click here. If you have any particular color, click on this blue square here, then click on this multicolor square and then put the hexadecimal code of your color. Very simple. Or otherwise you can just change the color and make it light or dark. Also there are some backgrounds available. You can select any one of these. If you see this Canva, it means it's a paid background, but there are many free background available. For example this one. Now let me change this to any dark color. So this is a free one, so I click on that, and now I click on download and select the PNG and download, and now I click on save as, and now I replace this with the previous image, or I can save this as background 2, and I save it. And now I change this BG1 to BG-2. Now I change the file name here and I close my PDF, otherwise I will see the same error. I have not put my logo, but you can do that. And now I simply recompile. Everything green. So now I view the PDF, and now my form is in blue background. And let me open this form once again. Now this is your form, and this is how your actual form will look like, because you can't see these fields inside the LaTeX environment. And now if you want to change few options, for example the background color of this image, or if you want to put some more fancy things, then what you need to do is go on C10. C10 is a website where all the LaTeX packages are available and their PDFs are available. Read the PDF manual of HyperRef package which we use to create this form. A PDF manual is available. You download that manual and read after page 36. So if you read there, you will find some more options. Now in order to get my file which I used in this video, what you need to do is, in the description of this video at number 1 there is a link to join my mailing list. So you join my mailing list, then in this video, not in any other video, in this video in the comment area you give me a comment that you have joined my mailing list and you need a template. So I will check your name because there are other people joining my list for other reasons, and I will check your name and I will send you the text file which I have used. Otherwise there are only few lines. You can pause the video and you can type all this in your own LaTeX file, compile it, and you will get the form. So I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.